Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about the fight that's happening tomorrow. Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale. And I don't know. I mean, my opinion is I don't know. This might be an interesting fight. But I don't know. Definitely got to see it. Which is going to be on free TV. I wouldn't say free. I think is it going to be on Fox? Or is it going to be on Showtime? I don't know. I forgot, but. At least we don't have to pay $74 for it at the same time. At least it ain't on pay-per-view. And at first they was gonna put it on pay-per-view at first, but they said, you know what? Nah, we ain't gonna do that. And that was good too at the same time. But this is a bit somewhat of a prediction of video, and I think that matter of fact, I don't see. Well, put it like this: this is gonna be for 12 rounds. I don't think that. Somebody is just gonna be only one person that's gonna be standing when it's all said and done. I think it's gonna be a KO in this fight. And you know one thing is, let me tell you something. I know y'all think that I'm gonna say that Deontay Wilder can KO Dominic Breazeale, but of course I think Dominic Breazeale can KO Deontay Wilder too. Because the reason why I say that because he's 6'7", he's got an 81-inch reach. And the thing about it is too, he's a big heavyweight too at the same time. So when he hits you, his power is not like Deontay Wilder's. But what I'm saying is, he can hit you, and his weight is going, go right behind that punch, and he definitely can hurt you too at the same time. And I would say that Dominic Breazeale is a little bit more skilled than Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder he relies on the right hand too much, and when it's going down straight down the middle, he can definitely hit you. He definitely hit you and hurt you that way. Not a left hook or a right hook, whatever, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's straight down the middle. That's when he can hurt you. And maybe he can't hurt. I'm not saying that he can't hurt you, but he can't knock. I don't think he can knock you down that way to a certain point. He can knock you down with that, or knock you out with that straight right hand. You know what I'm saying? Down the middle. But at the same time, that can easily you can easily hit Dominic Breazeale like that, because he don't move his head a lot. He moves it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's a big heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this fight might be a little bit more interesting as it is, because most people think that Dominic Breazeale is going to get knocked out, which I wouldn't disagree with y'all. But I'm just saying that Dominic Breazeale can hurt and knock out Wilder too at the same time as I'm looking at him. You know what I'm saying? As I looked at some fights, or I say highlights of Dominic Breazeale, and of course I don't have to look at the highlights of Wilder, because I've been keeping up with him a little bit more than Dominic Breazeale, or much more than Dominic Breazeale, but. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I seen a couple of Dominic Breazeale fight in a knockout. Especially the last fight he had. I forgot the dude's name. But, yeah, but the only loss that Dominic Breazeale has is with Anthony Joshua. And he lasted the 7th round, but he got hurt. Anthony Joshua was throwing a lot of combinations, a lot of punches too at the same time. He looked real good. He looked real good in that fight. I would say Anthony Joshua. And he got him out of there in the 7th round. But Dominic Breazeale took a lot of punches, a lot of punishment, a lot of punches too at the same time. But I want to see, can he withstand Wilder's power, and see what can happen, see what's going to happen. And we're definitely going to see that tomorrow. But at the same time, I seen that fight with Anthony Joshua and Dominic Breazeale. That was a very entertaining fight. I want to see, this is going to be very entertaining and very interesting, and see where both of these guys at, because I think Wilder's I think he's somewhat going to try to change up his style a little bit at the same time after that Tyson Fury fight. But I kind of like a little bit doubt it to a certain degree, because I think that you've been fighting like that for so long. I don't think you're going to change up this coming out of that fight, and then your first fight coming back from that draw from Tyson Fury, and you're just going to change it up like that. It doesn't happen like that. It doesn't happen overnight. You expecting, you know what I'm saying? It would take you maybe 3 or 4 fights to change up your style or get comfortable in a different style. So I don't think he's going to just do it off this fight. So Dominic Breazeale got a little bit more skill, like I said. He's going to be a little bit more, I think, heavier than Deontay Wilder. And I think he hits hard too, but not as much as Wilder. I think Wilder has the power. And I would definitely say that's basically about it at the same time. But I think the prediction is who will win this fight. I got Wilder a slight edge, I would say. And even if I'm gonna still say that, but even if, like I said, it's always a punch of chance, especially when it comes to heavyweight or any fight, but especially with the heavyweights, you can get knocked out by a person who's not elite or not an A-level fighter or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's always that chance. Tyson Fury, I think, hurt Wilder because I think that's due because Wilder was kind of tired. And like I say, Tyson Fury, even though he's not known for knocking you out or knocking people down, whatever. But the thing about it is, he's a heavyweight. He was a big heavyweight. He's like 240, 250 or something like that. And he's 6'8", 6'9" or something like that. So Dominic Breazeale has that. I think he's not like Tyson Fury, of course, but I think he has a little bit more power than Tyson Fury, I would say. And we're definitely seeing this fight. But I say I give Deontay Wilder a slight edge in this fight. What do y'all think? Do you think that that Dominic Breazeale have a chance, or do you think he don't have a chance? Do you think I'm not saying do you think I'm not saying too much about Dominic Breazeale skills, whatever? Because I basically say he's a little bit more skilled than Deontay Wilder, but how skilled is he? And who you think is gonna win this fight? So I think most of y'all gonna think that Wilder's gonna win this fight, but after that fight with Tyson Fury, but I know Dominic Breazeale is not a Tyson Fury fighter, or don't have the skill wise than him, but I think he's a little bit more skills than Deontay Wilder. But we'll see. Leave a comment at the bottom of my page, subscribe to my page, like my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Bub Blood Belt. Bye bye.